Greetings, I am CrossKnights, and this is Braid. One of my... Is it one of my favorites? It's definitely a really good indie game. It's a puzzle platformer with some of the coolest art I think I've ever seen. It follows the story of, it's actually really hard to say what the story is. The story is released in a very odd way. And it looks like I need to enter this door because there's nowhere else to go. So, Chapter 2, Time and Forgiveness. The first chapter will be revealed much later. We're gonna Quentin Tarantino this. Tim is off on a search to rescue the princess. She has been snatched by a horrible and evil monster. This happened because Tim made a mistake. Not just one. He made many mistakes during the time that they spent together, all those years ago. Memories of their relationship have become muddled, replaced wholesale. But one remains clear. The princess turning sharply away, her braid lashing him with contempt. He knows she tried to be forgiving, but who can just shrug away a guilty lie, a stab in the back? Such a mistake will change the relationship irreversibly, even if we have learned from the mistake and would never repeat it. The princess's eyes grew narrower. She became more distant. Our world, with its rules of causality, has trained us to be miserly with forgiveness. But forgiving too readily, we can become badly hurt. But if we've learned something from a mistake and have become better for it, shouldn't we be rewarded for learning, rather than punished for the mistake? What if our world worked differently? Suppose we could tell her, I didn't mean to just say that, and she would say, it's okay, I understand. And she would not turn away, and life would really proceed as if we had never said that thing. We could remove the damage but still be wiser for the experience. Tim and the princess lounge in the castle garden, laughing together, giving names to colorful birds. Their mistakes are hidden away from each other, tucked away between the folds of time. Safe. Now, the game story doesn't really get less cryptic than that. It kind of stays at that level of abstract. A lot of it seems to be about a relationship. But the coolest thing is that all of the story parts actually tie into whatever new mechanic is going to be introduced in the level. And you don't know about the first mechanic that'll be present through the entire game. But I'm sure you'll see it eventually. The main goal, or the main gameplay element that's presented, is collecting puzzle pieces. So I just got one. There's apparently 3 on this screen. Oh! I died. If only I could learn from this mistake as to not do it again. Yep. Time reversing mechanic. You can completely reverse time from any action that you do. It's not like Prince of Persia because you don't have sand, it just works. Plus these little Goomba type guys can be killed by jumping on them. If you jump on them, you get extra height, which is pretty important for solving a lot of puzzles. And if you jump on 2 of them, you get even more height. I have now acquired all 3 puzzle pieces for this section. Can move on. The Cloud Bridge. Whee! Now that is a door with a keyhole. So I need to jump over flaming spikes. It's not enough that there's just spikes. Those would have killed me. But those are flaming spikes. They will double kill me. I'll just take a ride on the cloud escalator. And the reverse cloud escalator. What? Alright, this is a place where I can actually start to put together the puzzle pieces. So do I have anything that can go together? That looks like that fits. Yep. And then I can reverse the whole chunk. That could fit. No, it couldn't fit. That's a straight piece. What am I thinking? I don't think logically any more of these pieces can fit together right here. That's probably for the opposite wall. What about... Oh, look at that. I think I'm gonna need a few more puzzle pieces before I can really do anything significant here. And I don't think I can get that yet. Yeah, so I'll come back. Wait, am I really... Oh yeah, I'm missing 2 pieces and they're both here. If I could just get him to fall somehow. Though, I'm not playing this blind. But I haven't played it in a long time, so we'll see if I can remember everything. Here I just need to kill everyone, and the door will be released. You can note at the top there's a door and check marks are essentially being knocked off. Ooh, I screwed up. I need to go back. You can increase the amount of, oh jeez. You can increase how fast the time goes, actually. You can make it just, like, reverse the same speed as it was moving forward. Or you can make it go ×2 or ×4, and I think it goes up to ×8. That's if you really need to go back. I need him to get up there. That's what I screwed up. I thought I could just kill willy-nilly. Willy Vanilli killing. Gotcha! For the crime of walking, you have been destroyed. The singular puzzle piece is mine. That puzzle piece was actually really important. Alright, so I can't jump up there. I'm going to need assistance. Will you assist me? Alright. Nope. Let's try that again. Oh, I was already too late, but alright. Not quite. Oh, yeah! Come, meet your destiny. Destiny. Dodge. Alright. Perfectly timed. Oh god. Actually, I need to use him, I believe. This is one... I seem to remember this as being one of the harder jumps in the game. So you have to time this perfectly. Not too late. Oh, wow! It usually takes me a lot longer than that. Free fall! Ow. That leaf of faith was not returned with kind results. I get it! Almost died. Hide in the alcove. Bring your falling Goomba! Not think I don't know that you're there. Dodge. I have acquired all puzzle pieces in this area. Whee! A piranha plant! Goombas and piranha plants. That's the way I see it. Aha! A castle. I'm sorry, but the princess is in another castle. Yeah, there's a lot of Mario references, I would say. Ooh, a new room has been unlocked with a new door. World 3. I need to go back to World 2, which is kind of World 1. And I don't have all of the puzzle pieces yet, but I'm close. So, alright, Shift actually grabs thingies. So these 2 platform pieces must fit together. That's a corner piece somewhere. I'm seeing purple. Purple matching with purple. Alright, move you. I'm seeing an arm. And, oh, a face. And face here. I used to actually really like puzzles, like the physical puzzles. I was actually in the hospital once, and, like, that's, like, all I did was put together this massive puzzle. But I never finished the damn thing before I left. Oh well. I like to think that someone else finished it for me, but that probably didn't happen. There we go. No, that ain't right. Up here. There we go. And then... Alright, I'm missing 2 pieces. So it's time to go back. Now, upon going back, you'll notice that there's actually a number above this door. That is how many puzzle pieces are contained within this room. So you don't need to guess, which is nice. I almost dead. You don't need to guess. And we know where they are, because I saw them, I just couldn't get to them yet. This is actually a pretty unique puzzle. None of the other ones involve this mechanic. Whee! Okay. Reverse clouds. Oh god, I fell through one. Clouds aren't very good platforms. Now, this is interesting, but yeah. You notice this picture actually had a platform on it, which means I can manipulate this and it will physically move the platform. Which is a really cool idea, I must say. Now, let's see if I sync that up properly. If not, he's just going to turn back. I did not sync it up properly. Now he's turning back. Let's move you down a little bit. There we go. And now... Uh-oh, there's no more platform in there. Oh, you're going the wrong way, dude. You're going the wrong way. Ow. Haha! I am the master of time. I am the master of time. Used! Alright. Now, I shall move you again. Let's drag this. In addition, might as well, since I'm here. That should do. Or will it? I don't know. I don't know if I can make that jump. We'll have to see. Cloud Bridge! But look at the graphics! Look at the damn graphics! Hopefully my HD recording is working. Yeah! Because they just look friggin' great. Like, it just looks like you're running through a painting. Alright, this is already correctly orientated. The picture has been complete. As to what it is of, I'm not exactly sure. Is that... Let me try to see... Oh, okay. So I'm guessing there's a guy, and there's a girl you can actually see... Hope my cursor should be showing up. It's a special cursor. There's a girl here drinking wine, and it looks like he's reaching up on the table. And I think he knocked over the wine. Remember that, because it actually will illuminate nothing about the story whatsoever, but I just will remember it, whatever. Exit current world. Go to clouds. There are no longer numbers over the door. And now, this picture is complete. You can tell by these little glowy orb things. Also because it's very obviously complete. Now, every time you complete an entire picture, if you go up here, a new segment of ladder will move from here to the left, so I can climb up it. Once I climb up all the way, the first chapter will be revealed. And the interesting thing is, in order to unlock new chapters, you do not need to get any puzzle pieces. You can just run to the end of the stages and go to the last world and then get all the puzzle pieces there first, if you're some type of weirdo. But for the purposes of this, I will try not to move on without completing one world fully. Alright, I think I'm going to leave that as the first video, due to... there's been a few weird issues with recording. I gotta say, I was really jazzed. I was going to record Bioshock, the first Bioshock. But my computer is apparently not capable of recording it without issues, so now I'm just kind of scrambling to find games that I'm already familiar with. Because Orcs Must Die and Lufia look like they're going to like end roughly around the same time, and then I'm not going to have anything. So, we'll see. I'm sure I'll find things. It's just, I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and then I just kind of did it. But whatever. I'll figure it out. I'll figure out something, despite the fact that I can't record everything that I want to. So I might be keeping to 1 world per episode. That means there'll be 5 episodes, because the last world is not as long. So, I am CrossKnights. Hope you enjoyed this. I know, like, a surprisingly large amount of people wanted me to do games blind. So I'll try to find another one to do blind, but this is not a game I would want to do blind. There's too many crazy puzzles, and it just would have required a lot of editing out as I got really, really confused. So, see ya in World 3.